Excellent connection. No golden today. I'm like golden, I mean not at all. Hey Spencer, if you walk into Publix and you see cookies, are you buying them too?
Probably not, to be honest.
You know what made it worse?
Hmm?
You tell me, can I tell you what made it worse? Here's what made it worse. So, I go to Publix so I can get my bottle of water because I'm healthy right now, right? Only feeding this body nutritious stuff. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm in there and I'm like, okay, I'm buying some bottle of water. So then, I'm like, all right. So I go get the bottle of water. The first thing I noticed was the cookies. So now I was like, I gotta buy the cookies. I gotta take them to the students.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Tis the season.
Tis the season, right? So then, I'm like, well, I can't walk around with cookies and bottle of water. I need to go get a cart, right? So then I go get a cart.
You buy something else.
Then, these are on sale. So then, I'm like, well, shit, those are buy one, get one. Might as well buy those too,
Might as well.
right? So these are buy one, get one. So I'm like, well, hell, might as well throw these in my cart. Next thing you know, I'm buying donuts and snack wraps because those are on sale. So my damn $5 bottle of water I went in there for them cost me $50 freaking dollars. I totally just spent $50 in Publix so I could buy $5 bottle of water and $45 to get the students for random shit.
It's expensive to be healthy.
What's that? And then no one eats the shit. All right.
Bro.
What's that, Anthony?
I kind of want to do the beef problem that we did on the.
Well, hell, you're the only one here, so we'll do whatever you want to do. Let me see what you're working on.
I don't forget how to grab what
Oh, system equations?
Yeah.
This is. Hey, Mari, how you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, there's pizza right here. Make sure you get some. The rest of your classmates are being bashful. They act like they've never eaten in front of somebody before.
I was just going to say, why everybody eating pizza?
Yeah, no, they all act like we at church, and somebody got to be the first one to go through the damn line, but they don't want to go through the line. They clearly never eat at church before. If you ever been to a church, you know you can't wait till the very end. It should be cold then.
Oh, don't even do it at this point. It's too late.
Oh, thank you. What's up, Ivy? How are you? Sorry. I like your heels. Thank you. You are. Oh my God, that heart in the hair. That is so cute.
Hey, Mom, how are you?
I know. I've been on one.
Yeah, I think so.
I have to close right now. Which side is speak out? This left side? So I'm like on my phone.
Yep, well, you're on the other side. 1, 2, 3 problems right there.
Messaged me on Canvas for like what we're doing. I'm like, no, it's a bunch of high schoolers.
Drier.
Oh, you're in my second.
You know you bought diet cookies?
No, I did not.
Yeah, they're diet. You can't open them. See?
Those are good. Girl, grab the scissors right there.
So see, you didn't make that bad of a decision.
I got a 19 orders. First the writing. I don't know if there's an egg. Yeah, I was so happy. I like actually
All right, we're going to do that by substitution. All right.
I did it there. You just have a good, like, are you in college also?
How much you want?
Well, I know
know, it can't be worse than that. I know. Not good.
It's bad, but
I know.
sorry.
Alright. Try those two. So first one's by substitution, second one's by elimination. Alright,
I missed that. I took that for.
what's that?
I took that for granted.
It is the beauty of coming to this kind of situation, because you get to look back at where you've come from,
Yeah.
and then you go, and I remember when I thought that was hard. There was a time where you thought that was hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since I've done it.
It was like, what do you mean thought it was hard? Shit, I still do. Alright, pre-calculus, we're up on you. We're gonna be there real soon. If you're not already. Perfect. Alright.
So, how many math classes do you have to take for your graduation for an AA?
You get an AA?
Yeah.
Two.
Two?
Yeah. So generally it's two classes above intermediate algebra. So you're looking at college algebra, liberal arts 1 and 2, statistics, applied calculus, pre-calculus, trig, calculus 1, 2, 3, differential equations, and you got to take 2 of those 10.
Okay.
Which one are you in now?
College algebra?
So after this, you ain't got one left.
All right, cool. What's the easiest one? Intermediate? Can I take intermediate afterwards?
No, that was before college algebra.
Not after?
No, you got to do that one before. Have you done that one yet?
No, I skipped that one.
Okay, well, that's good for you, I guess. Or maybe not. We'll see how it goes. So I think statistics is probably the next easiest choice.
Yeah, just looking up the answers on the board, I like that one, I think. That one.
Yeah. Pre-calculus is tough.
I can see that.
Like, once you get to that level, then you kind of advance yourself to a point where you got to be real dedicated to the cause to want to do that stuff. Oh, how you gonna go? Oh, statistics. So once you get through this, statistics isn't bad.
Yeah, so I heard statistics, because Haven talked about statistics and she loved it.
Yeah, statistics is not bad.
What?
There's not many things.
Freak out.
You do? So if you're taking pre-cal, you gotta go to the calculus then.
Not for my transfer program.
Alright, pre-cal, we ready? Mara, you good? Rachel, are we good?
Yeah. I'll just see how it is right now.
So generally when I ask if you're ready, you always say yes, because if not, it means I'm gonna skip you and it's gonna be another 15 minutes before I get back.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if I say, are you ready, you go like this, we're ready, we're good. Alright. So to find the center and the radius, you're gonna have to complete the square. Now, what does that mean? You're gonna isolate the x term, and you're gonna isolate the y term. Alright, so the x term is -8. You're gonna take -8 divided by 2, and you're gonna square that.
Oh, there it is.
You're gonna take the y term divided by 2 and square that. Now, -8 divided by 2 squared is 16. If you add 16 here, you must also add it to this side. Alright? Here you got y squared minus 5y. -5/2 squared is going to be 25 over 4. If you add 25 over 4 here, you must also add 25 over 4 here. Now you're going to factor it to x minus 4 squared plus y minus 5/2 squared equals, you gotta add these together, 7 and 16 is 23, plus 25 over 4, multiply up, over, 92 plus 25 over 4, which is 117 over 4. So your center is at 4 5/2. This is the center. Goes opposite these two. Your radius is the square root of 117 over 4, which is the square root of 117 over 2 if you reduce. All right. Jake, we good? What's wrong, Jake?
You lost me after like the second step.
All right, so is this number divided by 2 and squared? It's this number divided by 2 and squared.
Yep.
So this is 16, this is 25 over 4. You got to add both of those to this side. You can't add to one side without adding to the other.
Yeah. Okay.
We're factoring this. That's the sum of two squares. This is x minus 4 squared. This is y minus 5/2 squared. Now, some people will say, I can't factor that. I don't know how the hell you do that. Well, here's the deal. I know that this number and this number are the two pieces that we use to factor, always. So even if you don't know how to factor it, it's just going to do whatever this number, whatever that number was. Okay? So we factor, we add, and then we're just saying the center is 4 5/2, and the radius is square root of 117 over 4. Take the square root. And when you do that, take the square root of both top and bottom. Yes?
Okay, so the 8x is the x squared value, and it's just half because we're trying to find the square. It's over 2, always.
Yes, always will be over 2.
Because it's
Because when we factor it, when you multiply this out, you get x minus 4 times x minus 4. You always pick up two pieces of the middle term. X minus 4x minus 4x. There's always 2 of these pieces. So you always divide by 2.
okay, that was, where was that found, or did you just make that? And because the equation was 8 squared minus 3x, right?
Who said it again?
The equation was 8 squared, yeah.
X squared minus 8x, yes.
So how did you get it to be 4?
I had to add in 16,
Oh, okay.
and I had to add in 25 over 4. So that's what allows me to be able to factor it.
Okay.
And if I add them in on this side, I must add them in on this side as well.
Okay.
All right? We good? Mario, we good? You good? All right?
I think we do another one.
Like that? Okay.
Get my classmates started.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. I'm here to do whatever y'all want to do.
And what section is this from? 2.1 probably?
I think it was 2-1, yes.
Okay, so it was example for the 2.1.
I have a question for London. I thought when I see.
What's that?
I have an example from 2.4 this that I want, but that's for later.
I mean, later's gonna kind of run out pretty quick here, but you sure?
Do theirs first, yes.
Okay. So let's go x squared minus 9x plus y squared plus 10y equals negative 12. All right, find the center radius. All right, college algebra, here we go. We're on you. Oh, shit. Can we see? Can you see or not?
I can see that half of the board. I don't give a shit about that half.
Well, I know, but I just got to, remind me I got to move it when I go over there.
Oh, yeah, you want, okay, I got you.
All right. The domain. Well, let's graph this first. Absolute value is a V. Absolute value is a V. It is shifted to the right 7 units. And then the 2 is going to, close it in some. Okay? Now, the question is, how much does it close in? And that's almost up to interpretation. Like, some people go, oh, it closes a lot. Some people don't have it closed hardly at all. The way you tell is to find the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 14. So if you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, as long as you draw this so that you hit the y-intercept, and then you just make it symmetric, you're good. Alright, as long as you hit the y-intercept and then make it symmetric, you're good. Now, what's the domain? The domain is negative infinity to infinity. What's the range?
0 to infinity with a bracket?
0 to infinity with a bracket. X-intercept,
7.
where it crosses the x-axis, is 7, 0. Y-intercept, 0, 14. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Bless you.
Thank you. So you just multiply, find the y-intercept 2 by 7 or whatever number it is.
Well, when you plug in 0, yeah, that part goes away, so it ends up being 2 times 7, yeah. Now, obviously, if it's a different function, then you gotta change it a little bit.
Did you set x 0 always though?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we good? Going once, going twice? Graph it, find the domain, the range, and the y-intercept. All right, we ready? We're taking this, we're plugging it in. We're getting 5x minus 4 times 3x minus 11 equals 23. Yeah?
I don't know how to do the bottom part, but I just don't know how to like the first problem. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if this is y, and this is y, I take this and plug it into it. I just replace y with whatever this is. And so what I have is 5x minus 4 times whatever this piece is, 3x minus 11. Yes? No? Maybe?
Yeah, I understand.
Now, from here,
Yeah, I understand.
distribute 5x minus 12x plus 44 equals 23.
5 is the y.
Flipping heck fire. My bad. My bad. My bad. X is 11 over 7. My fault. When I did that, I usually solve in my head as I'm writing it down, and I solved that one incorrectly, and I apologize. You were supposed to get integers, but it didn't quite work out that way. I do screw it up sometimes. All right. So now if x is 11 sevenths, you plug it into here, and then you would solve. 3 times 11 sevenths minus 11. This is 33 over 7. minus 11, which is negative 44 over 7 if you add this fraction together. Find a common denominator. You'll get there. All right. Now, with this one, if I jack this one up, then I might just walk off. Did you get this one?
I got the, I know I saw like you put the 2 on number 6.
Okay, so you can go 3 here,
Yeah, and
5 here, right?
Yeah,
So we got 18x
yeah,
plus 15y
yeah.
equals 78.
That's what it is.
20x minus 15y equals 150.
Then you divide, right?
So 38x. Now you're adding straight down now.
Oh, you're adding.
38x equals 228.
How'd you get 228?
150 and 78.
So we don't go straight down with 15 and 15 then?
Say it again.
You don't go with, you don't add up 15 and 15, right?
No, because 15 minus 15 cancel, yeah. And here's the problem. I read the damn problem so long ago, I don't even remember the flipping answer I thought it was supposed to be. I thought it was going to be 6. Oh yeah, it is. Divide by 38, divide by 38. X is 6. Yeah? If X is 6, 6 times 6 plus 5y equals 26. Subtract 36, subtract 36. 5y equals negative 10. Divide by 5y is negative 2. So the answer for this one is 6 and negative 2. That one worked better. All right.
Okay. So for the y, you divide
You're good. All right. You want to see a couple more like those?
Yeah, please.
Tell me when you got it written down, because I got to erase it. No, that's right here. You get that? That one right here. All right. Let's see if I don't screw this up this time. 7x minus 4y equals 29. And let's go y equals 6x minus 20. Okay, that's substitution. Then let's go 8x minus 7y equals 15. And let's go 6x minus 4y equals 10. All right, stats, we're on you. What's probably to get all 3 heads?
All 4, you mean?
All 4 heads.
116.
1/16, all tails.
116.
What's probability they're all the same?
I got 1/8.
It is 1/16 because this is 1/2 raised to the 4th. This is 1/2 raised to the 4th. Both of those are 1/16. What's the probability they're all the same? The first one doesn't matter, so it's 1/2 raised to the 3rd because the first doesn't matter. First can be a heads, then you need the next 3 to be heads. The first can be a tails, you need the next 3 to be tails. So it's 1/8. No, you said it was?
Yeah, it was, yeah. I did it differently, but I added 1/16 and 1/16 together.
That's the same thing.
Oh.
All right. Okay. All right. So we're trying those four. You good? Laney, did you have any pizza?
No, sir.
Would you like some?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
You want some donuts?
No, thank you.
Candy?
Sure.
Okay. There will be no kale nor no Nutri-Grain bar either.
Thank you.
And she didn't even take Kit Kat.
Start bringing you an apple.
You want potato chip?
Thank you.
I'd ask. What did you have? You have what?
Salad.
If I go to Chick-fil-A, it will not be for a salad. And at that point, I'm already committed.
They just charged me for the base because I don't even get chicken. They charged me like $6 to get no chicken and no cheese.
That's about $10 cheaper than there.
Dude, true. They're so expensive. It's so
You go to Panera, boy, you're like, wait, hold on, I need to get it along, hold on. Let me call the bank. All right. We ready?
We're ready.
What's the radius? Or excuse me, what's the center? Don't everybody speak at once, why don't I just do it? Take the -9 divided by 2, you're going to square that. Take the 10 divided by 2, you're going to square that. So this is 81 over 4. Now you got to take, this is 81 over 4. This is 25. All right? But you can't just add 25 to 81 over 4. You got to add it to this side as well. Yes? Got to do it to both. This is x minus 9/2 squared if you factor. This is y plus 5 squared if you factor. -12 plus 25 is 13. 13 plus 81 over 4. Up, over. This is 52 plus 81 over 4, which is 133 over 4.
Is there a light right there or something?
There is a light, that one of them is dim and the other two are essentially out. If you're asking, have I called about it? No, I have not. In part because I don't think it'll do any good. None of my other requests are, all my other requests get ignored.
So,
So this could be for 15
Call
years.
England.
is that 133 from the 52 plus 81, right?
Yes.
And that's the center? Or no?
So the center is at 9/2 and -5, opposite of these two numbers. And the radius is the square root of 133 over 4, which is the square root of 133 over 2. That is the radius.
So the center is just the half from,
Yes, the center is what you get when you cut these in half.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Once you cut them in half, you have the center.
Okay.
So essentially just change the sign.
Wait, what half?
Once you cut these two numbers in half, that essentially gives you the center. Because you're going to use those numbers to factor, which is where the center is going to come from.
Oh, that's just the reduced
Yes.
center. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's, I know, that makes sense.
You good? Lady, we good?
We're good. Just I was wondering about calculators we use on tomorrow's test.
You can use that one.
Okay. It's not graph.
Yeah, no graphic calculator.
Is my showing calculator?
You got a real big fat screen, it's a graphic calculator. Yeah, you can't use that one.
You have an extra calculator?
I'll bring one for you.
Thank you.
I'll bring one for you too, you want one? You got a test tomorrow, right? I thought you did. Maybe I should go write it. All right.
What did you just say?
If you were my professor, I'd fight you right
Don't fight.
now. Fight you.
I'll give you a chip. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Now, college algebra friends, you guys can feel free to take a look at these as well. These are some great problems. You're just going to love them, I guarantee it.
Really?
Andrea wants to fight me again because she doesn't like these, but these are really good problems.
Is this from 2.8, not from 2.7? This is from 2.7, right?
This is 2.7?
Is that, Andrew, is it?
I don't know what
That's like
section it is.
Tuesday, last Tuesday before.
I know it's increasing, decreasing constant. Domain and range, I don't remember what section that was.
This is like right before the 2.8.
All right. So let's go increasing, decreasing,
Really?
constant. Let's go domain and range. All right. All right, college algebra, we're on you. Oh, shoot. Good. College algebra, here we go. X squared looks like what? A parabola, right? Negative in front does what?
Turns it upside down.
Turns it upside down. Plus 1 does what?
Moves it to the left.
Moves it to the left. Plus 5 does what? Now we got it. We're left 1. We're up 5. The negative is going to turn it upside down. We got to deal with the 3, which is the restriction, right? It kind of closes it in. How much does it close it in? Well, the answer is found by doing what?
So X is 0.
Set x equal to 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 squared is 1. Times negative 3 is negative 3 plus 5 is 2. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Now, so all you got to do now is just come equidistant to the other side, right? That next point, and we're here. All right. And honestly, I'm not
Yeah.
terribly particular about that.
If you don't draw a graph by, like, you still get it right.
Well, so here's the deal. I give you a picture. I mean, I give you a graph. So I am looking for you to draw something,
Oh, okay.
right? Like I very well could say, draw this, and I give you a graph. And that way there's no confusion about where all the dots are. Because some people, if I say draw it, they would do some bullshit like this. Well, I mean, there's not a single damn number on there.
Just imagine it.
Just, yeah, I mean, what do you think it is, Drier? So I'll give you a grid.
Okay.
So now there's no confusion about where it's at. All right, what's the domain? What's the range? negative infinity to 5. Bracket on the 5. And the y-intercept obviously is 2. Good? College algebra, we good? Derek, DJ, we're good? You good? What class are you in? Are you, yeah.
I'm in college algebra.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
You have this right now?
Yeah.
Tim, you good?
I hate graphs.
You hate them?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to spoil the end of the movie, but that's all you do all this semester.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, all right. The whole damn course is graphing. Graphing, domain, and range. People are like, I'm tired of it. We ever get done? Yeah, sometime around May. Whenever the final exam is, we get done with it the day after that. All right. This is y'all right here. This is y'all right here. We're going to go, This is 0, 3. This is 0, negative 4. I want to know increasing, decreasing, constant, domain, and range. Go.
Is that an open circle on the top?
Open circle, yes. If it were a closed circle, Andrea, it would not be a function because it would fail the vertical line test. All right, that's just me being extra, sorry. Don't want to fight or anything. You can have more pizza if you want. I'll wait when you don't eat pizza.
I just don't feel like it. It's not even funny.
You're so smart. All right. Intermediate, we're on you. Here we go. 7x minus 4y equals 29. Y equals 6x minus 20. Substitution here. Anthony, right?
Yeah.
Anthony? Substitution here. We're at 7x minus 4 times 6x minus 20 equals 29. Yeah? 7x minus 24x plus 80 equals 29. Yeah? Negative 17x plus 80 equals 29. Do you agree? Negative 17x equals negative 51. Divide by negative 17, divide by negative 17, x is 3, yes? If x is 3, 6 times 3 minus 20, you give me y equals negative 2. You good? So you're Gucci to there.
Yeah.
You take a picture, let me get out of the way. What class you in, Chief? You good? All right, now we got 8x minus 7y equals 15. 6x minus 4y equals 10. Yeah? What are you going to use to cancel?
Multiply by neighbor.
Multiply by what?
The neighbor. By a neighbor.
Well, we can't just do a negative because it won't make anything cancel.
Oh, okay. And, no, multiply 8 and 6.
Multiply the 8 by 6.
Yeah.
This by 8, that will make these cancel, so that's good. But we gotta make one of them negative, yes?
Yeah.
Negative 48x plus 42y equals negative 90. 48x minus 32y equals 80. 10y equals negative 10. Divide by 10. Y is negative 1.
I did it wrong. I did 7 below the 6 and 4 below, above 8.
No, that's fine. Because then you would have gotten x instead. It's all good. 6x minus 4 times negative 1 equals 10. 6x plus 4 is equal to 10. 6x equals 6. And x is 1. So you would have gotten 1, negative 1. All right. Which class are you in, babe? College algebra? Which one are you in?
Intermediate.
Intermediate? We good?
Yeah.
We good? All right. I do want to go back and look at some of that function stuff, because that function stuff isn't terribly easy either. All right. So let's go back and take a quick look. Is this a function? What is the domain? What is the range? All right.
Yeah, Mr. Drier.
Love you, man. Take care.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. All right. Probability of male. 22 out of 50. Obviously, you can reduce all the ones that I write up. Okay. Probability of female and no. 10 out of 50.
I think I have to go negative.
Male or yes. There's 22 males. Or one of these that said yes. So 40 out of 50. Females given no. There are 22 people who said no.
Do you want to try this one?
Out of those 22, 10 of them are female.
Spencer.
I see you're erasing, so that's not a good sign.
Yeah, no, I got it wrong. I got 10 over 18.
All right.
I think it's because I added the 10.
All right, so let's ask this. We'll leave those up. Let's go. Let's give you another chance at that. Let's give you another crack at it. And then let's pick 3 different people. What's the probability all said yes? All right. You good? Huh?
I don't get
Oh, you're in statistics too?
yeah. I see it right there.
Well, maybe I have a bunch of classes and I see a bunch of
I
people.
know, but you're always missing me. I'm surprised you're
I didn't mess with you at all today. I do remember you being in there today. I didn't even try to get you to eat a chip today. Okay. So which one don't you understand, baby?
The last one.
The last one. The female given no? This one?
No, the new one.
This
You've
one?
never given an example like that in class.
Okay, we'll work it.
Wait, no. It's negative 15. It's negative 4.
Yeah, negative.
I'm not going to not give you the answer. I'm going to give you the answer.
No, but it would be.
You get to think about it for however long it takes for me to get back over there. That was your fault.
Negative infinity.
Yeah.
Quasar, are you okay?
Yeah. Wait, no problem.
Not so much.
Alright.
Alright. What does increasing mean?
Going up.
Means it's going up. From left to right, it's going up. Decreasing left to right, it's going down. So as I look at this, this is going down. This is going down. So where is it increasing? It never is. Where is it decreasing? Negative infinity to negative 4
And then negative.
to infinity.
Why is it, oh, sorry, I was just like, why is it infinity if it's going?
It's the x values.
Oh, it's,
So it's 2 to infinity.
okay, it's the x values.
Alright.
So we got that.
When's it constant? Negative 4 to 1. Okay. Jake, we good? Boys, are we good? Why are we good? What's the domain?
Negative infinity of 1 with a bracket, union 2 infinity.
Not quite. The domain is negative infinity to negative 4, union negative 4 to infinity. Let's look at why that is. Negative infinity to negative 4, but the open circle means we're not including negative 4. Coming down to this one, this is an open circle on negative 4 too, right? So the open circle on both of these means we're not included in either spot. So we're in negative infinity to negative 4. Then we got to stop and go from negative 4 to 1. But the closed circle on 1 means we do include it, so we're able to just include it and keep it moving. So that goes from 1 then to infinity. So the domain is negative infinity to negative 4, union negative 4 to infinity. Okay. What's the range?
Is that a 3 for decreasing? It says and what? What does that say?
2 to infinity.
Oh, 2.
2 to infinity. The range, negative infinity to negative 3, parenthesis on the negative 3, union, negative 2, union, 6 to infinity. Range is the y values. Negative infinity to negative 3, then we jump from negative 3 to negative 2. But it's negative 2 all along this line, so that's not changing anything. And then we jump from negative 2 up to 6. And it goes from 6 to infinity. Yes?
You say that one more time?
Yeah. So reading the range, bottom to top, right? Negative infinity to negative 3. And now we jump. We jump from negative 3 to negative 2. So we got to do a union because we went up. Okay? From negative 3 to negative 2 is a jump. But negative 2 is constant the whole time. Right? That's not a range. We're not going from negative 2 up to 1. Because then I'd have to do negative 2 to 1. This is negative 2 the whole time. So that's negative 2. And then it jumps up to 6 and it goes to infinity.
Is it because that's an open circle and that one's closed?
Say it again, please.
Is that because it's a open circle and the other one is closed? Is that why?
Is that why?
That's why it's just 2.
No, it's just negative 2 because this whole line is negative 2. There's no other value other than negative 2. All right.
Domain, how is it the first one is negative infinity to negative 1? Why is there a 4 in front of that one? The first one for the denominator.
Why isn't it what now?
Why is the negative in front of the negative 4? Like negative infinity, yeah.
So negative infinity because it's going to the left,
Oh, okay.
and then negative 4 because that's where it stops at.
Oh, so we go up to down for domain.
No, we're going left to right.
Oh, left to right for domain?
Yes, so this arrow that's going up that you see is also going left.
Okay.
So that's the negative infinity part. Negative infinity to negative 4 is what you're seeing there.
And then the range is just.
Bottom to top. Bottom to top. The domain is left to right. Range is bottom to top. All right. You good? Another one like this, or moving on? Y'all's call.
What do y'all want to do?
I think move on.
Yeah, I'm just here for
I
y'all.
want to see more problems. I think move on.
You want to move on? Okay. Go to piecewise functions.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because piecewise functions, we can still talk about domain and range. Yay!
Wait, was that the hard ones we were struggling with the other day? I was with the problems we were struggling with. The ones
The
we were-
piecewise is the one y'all are struggling with.
That the whole class is quiet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that one.
What is the negative infinity to infinity?
What did you say the rule was for domain?
Domain is left to right.
Range and bottom.
Bottom, range is bottom to top.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say f of x equals x squared minus 4. If x is greater or equal to 0, absolute value of x plus 7 if x is less than 0. Find f of 2, f of negative 3, f of 0, domain and range. All right? Here we go. When's it increasing?
Never.
Never. Decreasing?
From negative infinity to 0. And 0 to.
All right. Constant?
What's the second part?
Negative infinity to 0 and 0 to infinity. Constant?
None.
Never, none's fine. Domain?
Negative infinity.
Negative infinity to infinity. Range?
Same thing.
Why is it the same? Why is the range the same?
So it's from bottom to top, yes? So from negative infinity up to 3. Now the drop takes me backwards, right? So I'm essentially just repaving the road I already repaved.
Oh, so you're going back.
So you're going down. So because you're going down, you just continue on again.
And the closed number symbols like don't matter in that one?
In that case, it doesn't matter now. Okay. You good? Intermediate, here we go, we're on you.
Turn the camera.
If you don't take at least 2 cookies before you leave,
I'm going to the gym.
well, then stay there an extra 10 minutes, you got that. See, you're skinny, what the hell do you go to the gym for?
Muscles.
You didn't take a cookie. Still mad at your ass. I mean, how do I bring cookies for people and they don't even take them? You know what? Next time, y'all's ass is getting kiwi. I don't even know what it looks like, but if you put me in the store, yeah, people be feeling the shit in the store, they'd be like. I just go like this. Any spots on that?
Does it look healthy? Don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, people be like,
Oh my god, that is me. Grapefruits and everything. I flicked them, I was like, this smells really good.
yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what a good one looks like. I just go like this. I want the ones on the bottom. Is this a function? Is this a function?
No.
Why?
Because it doesn't pass the vertical test.
It's not a function because it fails the vertical line test. All right, so is this a function? No, it's not. What's the domain?
Like, am I good for a cookie for you?
Thank you. Take 6.
I'm gonna take 3. Want to take 3? Is that cool with you?
Take whatever you want. Whatever you don't take, my girl's taking home. You. The boy ain't here. Oh wait, he's still got about 10 more minutes. He'll be showing up.
At the last minute.
Yeah, he'll be showing up at the last minute just to get fruit. I ain't gonna lie to you about it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Is he in y'all's class?
No.
I don't know what class he's in, but. Domain. Domain. What's the domain?
3.
3 is one of the pieces, but it's left to right, yes? So we got to start from left. That's negative infinity. Range is negative infinity to infinity, bottom to top. Negative infinity is on the bottom. Positive infinity. Yes.
So for the range, it's negative infinity because it's constantly
It goes
going.
to the left.
Okay,
Remember, this is negative infinity on this side.
right.
This is positive infinity on this side.
But I
So
thought,
there's no part of it going to the right. Both arrows are going left.
I thought the range was the y-axis. So I thought it was like,
It is.
yeah,
But this arrow is going left and down.
okay,
That down portion is the negative infinity.
okay,
This arrow is going left and up.
okay,
And that up portion is the positive infinity,
got you.
right? And then the hard part is, when you look at it, you go like, it damn look like it's going up to me, it looks like it's going straight left. But from this distance to this distance, clearly it went up, yes?
Okay,
So it's going to continuously rise up unless I put a ceiling on there somehow.
so it's not, if you're looking at the graph, it's not where the line ends, it's it going up from where it began.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Later on, you learn that there's ways to inhibit it and all that stuff. That's not right now. Right now is, if it started going up, it goes up forever.
Gotcha.
All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right? We're here. Yes, give the mail. What'd you get? Yes. You reduced it and had me all jacked up there
Oh,
for a
I'm
second.
sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're fine to reduce it.
Will you penalize us if we don't?
No, I'm not. On the test, I'm not going to
Yeah, because I
penalize
had
one way or
math
the
teachers
other.
like that with the body.
So, to me, it goes to what's the heart of the question. To me, the heart of the question is the probability portion of it, not the simplifying of the fraction. Does that make sense? Like, if we're in an algebra class where simplifying fractions is a big deal, then I would take points off. But at this point in your life,
Yeah, this class and then I graduated.
yeah, at this point in your life, no, we're not worried about it. You good, Ben? Yeah. Love you, man. Take care. Take some food. Pick 3 different people. What's probably all say yes? Go.
I said 28 over 50 raised to the third.
Huh? Oh, 28. Yeah, it's 28. 28 out of 50 raised to the third.
Yes.
I like the answer, but here's the problem. That's not all different. 28 out of 50 times 28 out of 50 assumes you're picking the same person twice.
I got
There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 people in the room, excluding me. I'm gonna give $100 to 3 different people. So I give Tim $100. And I give Tim $100 again. Well, somebody's gonna complain. Because they're gonna say, what? You said 3 different people. So if I just walk up and give Tim $100, Tim $100, Tim $100, there's people going like this, wait a minute, how did Tim get it 3 times in a row and we didn't get it at all? And you said it'd be 3 different people. 3 different people implies if Tim gets it once, then somebody else has to have a chance. Does that make sense? So what happens here is the first one is 28 out of 50. That part I agree with. But what's the second one going to be? 27 out of
49.
All of there's one less.
27 out of 49. 26 out of 48.
So all those 3 are part of the answer?
You gotta multiply them all together.
All multiplied together.
Now you gotta multiply them all together and then you get an answer. That's your final answer.
Also, the first one that you gave us, you said, as far as like flipping the coin, that the first one doesn't matter. What did you mean by that?
So, when I have 3 coins,
What I have is when.
if I say,
Okay, so the second one is.
let's just simplify it. Let's just say I'm asking probability y'all both have the same birthday.
Or when is it above?
Well, whatever birthday you have doesn't matter. Because the question is, does he have the same one as you? Well, I didn't say y'all both have December 25th. I just said what's the chance y'all have the same one. I can't ask you for your birthday and go, well, that shit ain't right. The only person that can be wrong is him. Or vice versa, the only person that can be wrong is you trying to match his. Right? So the first one doesn't matter. It's the second one that's going to make the judgment.
So that's why when you said flip all 4 coins.
The first one doesn't matter. It's the second one that's going to be passing the judgment.
Okay.
All right? Now, if I say what's the probability of all 4 heads, well, now the first one we can pass judgment on as well. Because it's got to be a heads. Okay? Makes sense? All right. Are y'all generally pretty good? That kind of gets you up to where we're at. And I don't know that we're going to have time to get back all the way around again.
And that was kind of like the question with the urns and like the marbles.
Yes.
So that's what you do, that's, you take that, the denominator and the numerator.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all want to do an urn? We can do an urn if you want to.
Yeah, sure. I got it.
You got time?
Yeah.
All right.
It was only a little bit, it was like a 2 minute.
I'll give you a simplified urn question.
Thank you.
So urn A has 12 red, 13 green. Urn B, 8 red, 11 green. So a ball is picked from A. Color is recorded. So we choose a ball from A, we look at what color it is. We write that down. We put it into B. The ball is picked from B. And the color is recorded. What's the probability that both balls are the same color? All right. You okay? Just be thankful it's them, not you. Right? All right, pre-calculus, we're on you.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Were you doing any more for 1033 or was that it?
Oh, shit, yeah, no, we're definitely doing that.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I wanted to put
No, I'm sorry, I
That's
totally,
okay.
I don't know why I thought we had quit. Yeah. What about doing this one? Let's say f of x equals x squared minus 8x plus 2. Find f of negative 3. What's the domain? And then f of x equals 4 over 2x minus 10. And just find the domain. Okay. You got 3 problems. And get those done, because I'll do those before I do them. All right. Greek calculus, we on you. Ready? Your stunned silence is very reassuring. X squared minus 4 if x is greater than 0. X squared minus 4 is a parabola. Because it's equal to, we're a closed circle. We got that half of a parabola, yes? Now, x plus 7 if x is less than 0. This, you got to find the boundary point, right? So our boundary point is 0, 7, yes? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a boundary point, yes? Now, what does that graph look like? That is a V shifted 7 units to the left. So this is your picture.
So do you just pick and choose which one you want to use from the two of them?
What do you mean?
Like you just pick which one, because you know the other one is 0, negative 4, and that one at the bottom is 0, 7. So you just
Yeah, so no. I use 0, negative 4 here,
Oh, okay.
right? And then I use 0, 7 here. So I got to use both.
Oh, you have to use
Yeah, you got to use all of them.
And this is just graphing the boundary points for.
This is graphing the boundary points here, and then graphing the equations on the appropriate side that you're dealing with. Oh shit, it's not. Because I'm hungry as hell, I ain't gonna lie to you. And Andrea's talking about Chick-fil-A, which is messing me all up.
Pulling V.
They must have made 2 mistakes in one day. They're gonna take away my damn math card. So we good now? Thank you for not asking why 0, 7 was below 0, negative 4. I appreciate that. That was pretty whack too.
I was confused for a second.
Yeah, no, I just, really all I'm thinking about is how I'm gonna go to Zachary's later.
So, wait, why is it going down though? Why is it in the middle?
Why is it where?
Why did it hit that?
Here?
Yeah.
This is negative 7, so it shifts to the left 7 units, right?
Oh, it's opposite.
It's a V that goes left 7 units. Come on.
Oh, absolutely.
So how do you find the boundary?
You plug in whatever this number is into the equation.
Okay.
And then
All right.
Also above the graph. Yeah. 2 and positive 30. Because you use these values.
So on the inside of the function, Quasar, if it's on the inside, it goes opposite. If it's on the outside, like if there's a +2, it goes that way. So +2 would go up 2, -5 would go down 5. But on the inside of the function, it goes opposite the direction you think it should go. All right. All right. What's f of 2? Well, 2 is bigger than 0, so what's f of 2, Lainey?
What?
What is f of 2?
F of 2 is, I would think it'd be 0.
It is 0. Why? Bigger than 0, you plug in 2, 2 squared -4. Look at that graph, it's perfect. F of -3, what is it?
4.
-3 is 4. Unbelievably great job by me. f of 0, be careful here.
-4.
It is -4 because of the equal to. Because of the equal to. This is -4. What's the domain? Say it again. What's the domain? Negative infinity. So it's negative infinity to -7, but that's not where it stops. It keeps on going, yes? So where does it go to? Negative infinity to 0, right? So now it stops. But look, it picks back up at 0 with a closed circle. So that there's not a break there. This becomes negative infinity to infinity.
Oh, so the whole circle's a stopping.
The whole, yeah.
Okay.
What's the range? -4 to infinity. Bracket on the -4 because of the closed circle. You good? Andrew's like, yeah, they're good, hurry up. Any questions? All right, with bring calculus, I'm going to leave you guys with that. All right, good job today. All right. College algebra, here we go. X plus 6 equals 8. So you're going to do x plus 6 equals 8. X plus 6 equals -8. Subtract 6, subtract 6. X is 2. Subtract 6, subtract 6. X is -14. All right. So this answer is -14 and 2. Now, how do I do the inequalities? All right. This is a B shifted to the left. This is 8. This is 2 and -14. Love you, Laney. Take care.
Take care.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, girls. All right. Love you. All right. When's it greater than 8? Greater than 8 means above 8.
Negative infinity to -14.
Negative infinity to -14. Union
2 to infinity.
2 to infinity. All right. When's it less or equal to 8? Go ahead.
So I was confused.
Well, less than 8 means below 8, right?
-14 to
-14 to 2. Spencer, we good? What's wrong?
I don't know where you got that graph from.
true.
What are you gonna ask? You're just gonna walk out and then be like, you know
My
what,
fate isn't
screw it.
sealed.
What's that?
My fate isn't sealed at this point.
If I said, what does y equals the opposite value of x plus 6 look like? What does that graph look like?
It goes to the left 6.
And what does it look like?
Like that, I guess.
6.
So you just do that bit, oh, okay.
There's just no number on the outside, so you don't go up.
Why is there an inequality to begin with?
Because I want to find when it's greater than 8.
Oh.
I mean, it's a good point, right? Like, I mean, let me just give you a visual for you, okay? I think I told y'all that, with your class or the other class. My next time I feel myself getting sick is in April. I feel like I'm gonna get sick in April.
Oh, you didn't tell us that.
I didn't tell y'all that?
No.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm gonna have an eye problem in April.
You just got me sick.
So the Final Four is April 2nd. And then the championship game is April 4th. You know where the Final Four is being played at?
No.
New Orleans. You know where New Orleans is? 2.5 hours from Pensacola. So when I was in Pensacola, I told David, I'm like, damn, Final Four is being played 2.5 hours from here. And he goes, I know. I'm like, you want to go? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, shit, let's do it. So we're going to go to the Final Four.
Nice.
Right? Here's the problem. Yesterday, I went to go get a hotel room. $450 a night.
A night?
A night.
Yeah, I think like Airbnb or something.
$450 a night. So what did I do? I started going like this. All right, what towns are freaking close to New Orleans that we can get a cheap rate in? Yeah? If this is New Orleans, I need it to be within 20 miles. The distance needs to be less than or equal to 20 miles. Because that's what absolute value is. Absolute value is distance. And so I start searching for, you know, okay, well, where are the ones that are within 20 miles of New Orleans that have a hotel that I can find? Right? And the answer was none, so I had to change my range. We're about 35 miles out now, but we're good. All right, it was 160. I was like, okay, 160 I can do. 400, not so much. But, you know, essentially that's what this is. I'm looking for all the numbers that are within 8 units of 6.
Oh, okay, when you say it like that.
That's what I'm essentially looking for. All of these numbers between 2 and negative 14 are 8 units from the middle. After that, it's past 8. Okay. We good? So all the numbers that are within, you know, within 8 units of negative 6. Any number from negative 14 to 2 is within 8 units of 6. Negative 6. All right. Now, why would you want to know that? I gave you one example of looking for hotels, which you actually do probably quite a bit. You just don't think about it in terms of absolute value and solving inequalities.
Yeah, I've never write out a graph to figure that
No,
out.
no, you just go like this. Google, change my search to 15 miles.
Yeah. Like,
All right. But that's what it is. All right. I'm going to leave y'all with that.
You want to put this on back?
Do I want it back? Are you asking me if you can keep it?
No.
Well, then put it back. If you put it back, you can use it next time. If you keep it, then you got to get a different one next time. And it looks like somebody's been keeping them, because I used to have about 20 of them in there. Now I've got about 5. But it's okay. I know where they sell more. I'll go buy some more. I'll take care of y'all. Right here, f of negative 3. What do you got?
That would be,
Hey, look, somebody better take whatever leftover pizza and cookies. Don't leave that shit here for me.
I took it last time, so.
Which is like, I put it in the parking lot last time. I was wondering who left it out there, that's it. Love you, Spencer. Love you, DJ. All right, f of negative 3, what do you get? Negative 3 squared minus 8 times negative 3 plus 2. 9 plus 24 plus 2. 35? That's what you got?
yeah.
All right, what's the domain?
There would be no domain.
Negative infinity to infinity.
Thank you.
But
Take care.
I thought
Love you, man. Take care.
that,
Love you, Deb. Take care. Love you, Andrew. Take care.
I thought that there would be no domain because you said in the video that it didn't have a,
If it doesn't have a fraction, we say negative infinity to infinity. If it doesn't have a fraction, we say negative infinity to infinity.
oh,
Okay?
so it would always be negative infinity to infinity.
If there's not a fraction for this test, I do need to quantify it for this test because it does change later. All right? But for you right now, that's the rule. All right? For this one, you have a fraction, so you set the bottom equal to 0. Add 10 to both sides. Divide by 2. You got x equals 5. And now you have to exclude that value. Negative infinity to 5. Union 5 to infinity. Okay, good? Love you. Going good? You're going to copy it? That's great. You copy it. I'm gonna get through this last one. What'd you get?
Alright, I got, whatever the product of 96 over 475 and 143 over 475.
When you got multiply those together?
No, for,
Love you, baby.
I have a question for you before I go though.
Okay.
yes.
Add them together, you don't want to multiply.
Oh, you don't want?
What did you get? Did you get anything?
Nope.
All right, let's look. So we're gonna pick them off from A, put it into B, we're gonna record the color first. So if we want them to be the same color, then they either both gotta be red or they both gotta be green. So what's the probability they're both red? Well, it's 12 out of 25. That's red, right? Now, if I take the red one out and I put it over here, I now have 9 red. So the chance I get a red coming back becomes 9 out of 20. Do you agree?
Yes.
Because, yeah, it adds another number to it.
Yeah, that's it, they're both red. Now we got to add coming back with green, so 13 out of 25. Coming back with green, so now we have a green going into here, so now we have 12 green and 12 out of 20.
How come the first one, like the 12 out of 25, like how come the 25 isn't reduced because you recorded it before you put it in?
No, but I didn't put it into A. I took it out of A. So when I choose it out of A to start with, there's 25 of them total. I don't pick out of A anymore. The next one I pick out of is B.
Okay, so that's
So
the
it
reason why
doesn't,
it stays the same.
yeah. Now, if I was taking 2 balls out of A, then you'd have to reduce it. Alrighty?
So then you multiply, you add those together and then multiply.
Yes. Alright. Somebody's got to take the cookies, whatever pizza's left needs to go out of here as well. I got to get ready to leave though. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, I got, for 1225, you put 9 over 20, I put 8 over 19. Why is it that?
Why would it be 8 out of 19?
I thought it was 8 over 19 because.
But I took it out of A and I put it into B. Colors recorded and put into B.
Oh, okay. I thought it was still A because.
Yeah, I put it into B.
Gosh.
Alright? But listen, I got to get going. My daughter's got to be picked up in 15 minutes. So I'm going to answer your question.
Yeah.
I'm not going to blow you off, but I got to get going. Alright? Appreciate you. Take anything that's left over, whatever you want. Grab it.
For the test, I just want to make sure I understand which unit it is that we're doing. Like what, it's 2, 4, 2, 5. And
So it's 2, 4, 2, 5, and then 3, 1, I think.
okay, because I
But it
thought,
might be 2, 5, and 2, 6. I don't know if they broke it up or not broken up.
I don't know. I wasn't sure because I couldn't tell if it was going through 3.3 or not. So I just wanted to clarify.
No, it's definitely 3.3 is word problems, and I didn't do any
Okay.
word problems. We will not do
Thank you.
word problems.
Appreciate that.
All right, we'll
Okay.
pick those up
Okay, yeah.
All right.
And then any estimate about those tests yet?
tomorrow.
Oh, sweet. Okay, thank you.
Look for them on Canvas tomorrow.
Okay. Do you want me to take these?
Yes, take them.
Do you guys want more cookies?
Anybody want cookies?
I'm taking them.
Nice.
Who's taking the last 2 pieces?
I have to.
Everyone looked pretty confused.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
And I feel like, I mean, I don't say it in a bad way, but I feel like you and I understand most of it.
Hey.
Messy.
Here.
Wait, what is that though?
Pepperoni.
I don't eat corn. Well, my sisters do. My sisters do. I'll take it.
Alright, I'll take
I
it.
just thought it was.
Yeah, just throw it. Here, I thought we were gonna have to add extra. Yeah, it's recycled, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for staying, man. Pretty good little group today.
It was, yeah. Class was almost filled up.
Wait till the next test comes out.
When do we get the grade for that?
Probably next week.
Dude, my mom has been hammering on me. She's like, hey, what grade did you get on the test? What grade did you get on the test. I'm like, I don't know yet. She literally asked me the day after I took the test, when you get the grade back? I'm like, Mom.
You
You
gotta-
just took it.
You gotta tell your mom that you have the value jet of instructors.
Value jet of instructors.
Yeah, this is not high quality around here.
Gotcha.
This is very low quality around this joint, okay?
Gotcha.
You know, it's funny because, you know, I do the same thing with my son, like, shit, have you got your grade back yet? And I go like this, shit, it takes me 2 damn weeks to get shit back. Like, not sure why I think they're gonna do it any faster than I would do it. But